So we are here for video 3 of our Foundation or Fundamentals series videos. We're halfway through them. Today's video is going to be fairly easy, probably a portion that a lot of you can just go ahead and skip or practice, as it's really fun to practice. But today's video is all about food luring and body manipulation. Teaching our dogs how to follow our hand that's going to have food in it. If you think about most commands and tricks especially, they're all kind of taught usually by luring our dogs into position. And so some dogs, not most, but some dogs do struggle with this. Usually your more self-conscious dogs, those who lack some confidence, struggle a little bit in this department. So I wanted to touch on it in case you have one of those dogs who, when you're trying to do some of this stuff, they don't want to follow you. So this is one of those moments where if you have some stinky treats, use them, especially if your dog does not know how to food lure. You want something a little stinkier, a little more enticing, a little more encouraging to get them to follow that food. So again, my favorite treats, or one of my favorite treats here lately, is Pure Bites. You can get them on Chewy, and I believe I've had clients say you could find them at some local stores as well. Obviously, with everything going on, it is going to take a while. The reason I love these treats is this piece here, which is maybe an inch, a little more than an inch, is 5 calories. They are single ingredient, they are made in the USA, and a lot of dogs do like them. Now I have had clients, if you watch my videos, you will know I'm talking about you, but her dog just wanted to roll on them, so that helps you talk about what they smell like. But some things to keep in mind with this. Now if your dog, my dogs will do this for their kibble, but if your dog is looking at that kibble like, I don't get it, because they don't understand what you're asking, bring out the treats or get a package of stinky food. But what you're going to do when you're going to do this, so when you're practicing, I want you to work on holding your treats something like this, okay? I'm kind of pinching it between 2 fingers. I will also hold it with my thumb. So what this does is this allows your dog to sniff, to lick, to do whatever they want to do with this treat, but not actually take it until you release it to them, which is going to allow you to manipulate them a little better. So if you have a dog who's never done this before, or when you start to do this, they're not giving you a lot of movement, you are going to reward subtle movements, okay? Don't automatically start requiring walking or a ton of movement with this. If you've never been able to do it down, you're going to start slow movements and slowly ask for more as the time goes on. So I'm going to lower this down. It's going to be a little awkward. Okay, so Daisy. So again, you're going to want that food right up against their nose. So if you can see, she's biting, she's licking, she's all about that food. I still have it. She hasn't gotten it yet. So when you are practicing with this, your dog will not move. Subtle movement. So I'm going to pull it backwards. Yes. Any encouragement for her body to follow, yes. I am going to click and I am going to yes and reward. If you're using your clicker, any movement to follow that food, okay? So you're gonna start off very slow. You're gonna start off minimal requirements and not asking a whole lot. Then, as you're getting 1 foot, get several, okay? Work them up to really, really following that. Then work up some speed, okay? So she's gonna follow pretty much no matter where I go. Her little nose is going to follow. For your dogs that aren't sure about this, work slowly. Don't add in quick movements. The goal with this is their nose stays on your hand. So if they can follow quickly because they understand what you're asking, then you can do your quicker movements. But if they're unsure, keep it slow. Keep it inviting, okay? Good girl. Okay, place. Place. Go. Coda doesn't want you. Same thing, we're gonna go ahead and use Coda as well as an example because she's laying here. really. So you are going to food right on her nose, small movements you're luring. So at this point, I just want nothing but her giving into the fact that I am requiring her to move, okay? So again, my hand, especially because you're a little taller, is literally right on her nose with the treats, okay? Right on it. She is licking all that good stuff, trying to get it. Yes, all right? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So for those of you whose dogs are struggling with kind of luring, this is how we're going to start that. Start with baby steps. Place. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. This is one of those, if your dogs are kind of struggling, take a quick video so that I can kind of help you. Maybe, and a lot of times is just your timing. You just need to click or reward more subtle movements and then work up to big movements. So hopefully that makes some sense for you guys. And we will work on video 4 so that it can follow shortly after this one for those who don't need to work a ton of food luring with their dogs. But that is bye for now from me and